for joining today. And
that's okay.
Namaste.
So I'm Ankur and she is Belle. We are right now in Vietnam. I think everyone is confined to the houses and have a new learning. Yeah, and it is so amazing to have new learning of family constellation when you are with the family. So that's quite nice. Yeah. And today we are going to take you through the journey of how does money like you. Yeah. So we are going to cover few aspects of family constellation into it, so that you can understand with respect to the family constellation how money likes you. We are going to do some processes in this workshop today. So I request you that if you can open your cameras, so that would be very helpful, because if money cannot see you, how will you see money then? So it's like that. So it's very obvious. So if it's like a money standing at your door and you're closing your door, how will money reach to you? So please open your door, yeah, so that we can reach to money and you can also reach to the money. We have a question and answer at the last, if any, and we will be happy to try our best to answer your question. And let's get started. Yeah, you want to say anything before we start?
Before we start, can we just have 2 minutes to set the intention for the night? So I just invite you to, sit very comfortable and close your eyes just for 2 minutes and relax your body. You don't have to close your camera or do anything. Just close your eyes and then take a deep breath and feel your body. Breathe in, breathe out, just very relaxed. And now, ask yourself, what is your intention for this evening? Why are you here today? What do you want to discover? Is it about your money pattern, your family patterns, or something else? Maybe you're facing some challenges during this pandemic in terms of finance, or maybe someone you love are facing the same issue and you want to help them to get out of this state. Whatever that is, it doesn't matter. Just set in an intention. Are you willing to commit yourself to be present here 100%, body, mind, soul, to learn about this very important aspect? So just allow yourself a few moments of silence to get your intention clearer. Very well. So now I invite you to take another deep breath and put your hands on your heart and tell yourself that I am here for myself and also for my family. Because the topic today is family constellation, I am here to heal my relationship with money and contributes to the well-being, the prosperity of my family system. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and we will start our journey to discover money.
Okay, wonderful. How many of us are not aware of family constellation at all? So if you can just type 1 if you are aware, and type 2 on the chat box if you're not aware, then it will help us to understand. So we will cover a little bit about constellation then. Mhm. Okay.
Looks like we have more tools.
Yeah. Okay, so we will cover a bit to help you understand what family constellation is. So we'll move to our journey. Okay, so Neha already have introduced us. This is us. We have few uh, things to work in modalities, past life regression, point of view, movie therapy, inner child healing, and family constellation. And sometimes we love to work with angels as well. So we are doing this work from a long time, and today we are moved into family constellation. So I'm moving up uh, about money pattern, to understand money with respect to the family. Why we are telling, or why we are asking here all the time, that we 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 need to understand the family system if we want to understand the money pattern in our life. So if we look at it, we will try to understand from the constellation perspective. Like, money is always related with the emotion. For example, you are trying to buy something and you are accumulating certain amount of money, or you are putting it in the piggy bank, and then you want to buy certain thing, for example iPhone, which means if you are able to buy it, there is an emotion that is attached with the money. If you are not able to buy it, there is an emotion of sadness that is attached with the money. So money is, in one way, is an emotional attachment to the things also. So if we look at this attachment in a way through our family system, so there are like, if we see, if we are here, we are connected to our family, we are connected to our father, we are connected to our mother, we are connected to our grandmother, we are connected to our grand and great grandmothers in some way or the other. So when anything that is happening in this family system, anywhere in this family system, it is directly or indirectly going to impact me. So this is not really about money. This is really about each and everything that is happening in your life. So something that as an consciousness, you might not be aware that what you are carrying, but there is something that we are carrying from the family system. Because every family system is a conscious field. It's like every family, every nation, every society, every city is a kind of trauma field, or we can say the consciousness field. So anything that is happened here is indirectly or indirectly is going to impact you. So what we do in family constellation, we try to discover what has happened here somewhere in the past, because of which the consciousness is carried to you and it is impacting your life today with respect to the money, right? So this is all about a little bit about not all about, but a little bit about the constellation work, how it works. Want to add something about it?
Yes, I would just want to ask you for your participation, so we know, what are your stage right now in relation to money. Can you tell us some of your beliefs about money that you are carrying right now? Whatever that you think, when you think of the word money, what would be the first two beliefs or two thoughts that come to your mind? If you can share that in the chat box, that would be great. So then we can have, a real case, and then we can probably explain it from the family constellation perspective during the session, during the talk. Security. Yes. What about others? Comfort. Very well. Yes, definitely. God is kind in respect of money. Basic need. Yes. Definitely money can give us a lot of comfort. Big number in the account statement. Confidence. Definitely. Money can give many people, the feeling, the sense of confidence. When you have money in the pocket, you can go out, with the head up high, right? But when you don't have money, you kind of have to watch what is around you. If we like something, we know we have money in the pocket, we're very confident to buy it or to choose it, right? Means to meet our needs, sharing happiness. Very nice. Yeah. Money equal to comfort and status. Definitely, yes. Money can give some people the status that they like in the society. No? Do you think that money is equal to happiness? Can you be happy without money? Or can you have money but not happy? I guess that we witness a lot of rich people with a lot of money, but they are not happy, huh? So how is money relating to all these emotions or all these association that you, when you think of the word money, immediately each of us has a different association. We don't have the same. Maybe we have similar, something like security or need. Those are the very, very much. I haven't seen one word that is so important for us. Money is love. I haven't seen any of you written money is equal to love. But from the family perspective, I hope that at the end of this talk, we will add that word in this, and we will understand why. Yeah. Thank you for your contribution. Yeah.
So when we go forward, we will try to see that how money have a different meaning for everyone. How the money is related to confidence for one, and money is related to independence for the others. Yeah, and how and from where we are carrying this belief that money is security, money is independence, money is happiness. Yeah. Okay, so let's move forward. I will give a little background about family. This is Family Constellation, and Bert Hellinger is the one who actually uh, the founder, or you can say the father of Family Constellation. So he always says, and if you see, he always says that every family has a common soul and a common conscience. This soul and this conscience are guided by three unwritten laws. Though Bert Hellinger always said that we should not fix it. It's like it's a family consciousness, so you cannot fix it under certain laws. But still, he says that there are three laws which generally works when we work with a family constellation. So it is important to understand it so that we can understand the entire family structure that is happening in our system. So the first law is balance in giving and receiving. Everything that we do in the family system have to be balanced. If everything is coming with an equilibrium in the system, then the system is balanced. If there is no equilibrium, then the family is going to be disturbed. Right. The second is the need for the social order. If even if you go to an organization and there are certain hierarchy in the organization, a CEO cannot work at the ground staff. There is a certain order that is being described in the organization. Similarly, there is always an order in the family, like the elder son is the first, then the second, and then the third. This is an order of love. Grandparents will come first, parents will come first, then the sibling will come. So there is an order in the family system. If this order is somehow violated, or there is imbalance in giving and receiving, there is a disruption that's going to happen in the family system. So when we do family constellation, we try to identify which of this principle is violated when the things happen in the past. Third is very important, which is the right to belong. So sometimes what happens is that we neglect people in the family system. Why we neglect? Because maybe they are alcoholic, or maybe they are having certain problems because of which we don't want to be with them. So we isolate those persons, and somehow they pass away, and then the feeling of being passed away and neglected stay with them, and then it passes to the family system. So that is the one way of understanding right to belong, because everything that is not even in the family system, but in this universe has the right to belong, because it is already here. So it needs to be belong, it needs to be in an order, and it have to be in a balance. Any of this system is disturbed in the family, then it is going to create an imbalance in the family. And this with respect to the money as well. Okay. So if we, so these examples which I am little which trying to help you to understand, they are not confined to this what we call principle, but it can also span to other principles. For example, your ancestor or a great grandfather used to take advantage of others and took money from them. So this is something that happened in the past with your great grandfather. Now, as a grandchild, you are addicted to gambling and wasted a lot of family money. So if a person comes to us and says that he wants to quit gambling, we try to identify the reason, and then we traverse back and see that there is a pattern in the family of great grandfather that they are taking the advantage. Now the system need to be balanced. When the system need to be balanced, one have given the money to everyone, taken the money from everyone, and the grandchild as a gambler giving it back to somebody else. There is a kind of balance that is being established in the system, right? So what that's yeah. Okay, so here comes the next is a need for the social order. So early death of a child in the family is not acknowledged, and subconsciously parents are in grief. No, it's like it happened with the adoption. It happened with the miscarriage. It's happened with the abortion. So there is a early, or maybe there's the early that, yeah, that with one stillborn child. Yeah. So this grief and or guilt is passed on to you, and subconsciously you think I am not worthy of. It should be success. It should be success. It's not request. It's success. So it's success. So if there is an imbalance in the disorder, there is an imbalance in the order in the family, then it is going to directly or indirectly going to impact to you. And that is what happened in the family system. And the third law, which says that right to belong, it's have the same perspective that your father's brothers were neglected in the family because of the money dispute in the family. And you unconsciously avoid money until he is acknowledged and given the rightful place in the family system. So if he is neglected, so what is going to happen? For example, the father is having two siblings, and one is neglected. So there is an imbalance in the family system, and the consciousness being carried to from one brother to the another brother, and then it is carried to the next generation. So if any of these principles, all the family system which we study or we are studying since a long time now, are going to revolve around these three principles. Either there is a right to belong, which is violated. There is no order in the family because certain neglection. And the third one is that there is no balance between the things, giving and receiving.
I would add one point in the third example. Actually, in the third example, you can see that there is also another belief that ingrained, imprinted in the consciousness of this family. For example, if you witness your father fighting or arguing with his brother for the money, and you are someone who values relationship, so now you see that money and relationship cannot go together. And if you have to choose, of course you want to choose to be close to your loved ones, because you don't want to be like your father, to be to kind of like disown his brother, or to neglect or ignore his brother. For example, you want to be included, you don't want to have any conflicts with your siblings, you will choose not to have money so that you don't have to get into this argument or this unnecessary fight. But everything, of course, is very unconscious. We might not even notice it until we probably have to go into very deep meditation, or we have to go through like some process, and or a constellation itself to really bring that bring the truth out, because sometimes we do not know what kind of hidden belief about money we already carry as a small child when we was 1-2 years old, and the first 7 years is the years that everything happen. It will go straight into our subconscious mind, and we might not even know, but it will govern our financial life. So that is an example. I just want to point out a little bit so you can see it clearer. Yeah. So how do you do so far? Can we get some feedback to see everything is clear? Do you have any question at this point? Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
So the next part, we want to give you a chance to experience for yourself. So if you are able to go through this process, it's very quick, just 10 minutes. But if you're willing to dive deep in, then we can let you know. You can have a chance to experience for yourself. But I really want to ask you if you are ready, because this is probably, I would keep it maybe 8 to 10 minutes max. We will prepare for you 2 process. This one you would do it by yourself. Next one, if possible, we will give you a chance to experience a mini constellation of your own family, with the condition that you have to turn on the camera. Otherwise, you cannot go into a constellation and you don't turn on the camera, then you will not be able to experience, because family constellation, when we do it online, is very different than the offline, that we need to connect through the screen. We need to really feel the energy, look at the people, and we kind of embody the message, the energy. So the first one, you don't have to turn on the camera. So that's why we give you two opportunities. If you do the first one and the time and everything is good, then we're happy. But we also prepare for you a real mini constellation that you can experience. But we really need whoever that join, you have to turn on the camera. So we do the first one first, huh? So and then after that, we have a few more parts about money to share with you, how to unblock your money. And from the first process, you will understand your own relationship with money from your perspective, how you love money. So are you ready? Can I have number 1 if you're ready? Then we will start. 8 to 10 minutes max. One small process. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Nancy. How can you say this? Action. Deepa. Thank you. Thank you, Sangeeta. Thank you, Sagarika. Yeah. Thank you, Yugesh. Thank you, Shaman. Thank you, Abashi. Okay. Looks like we have enough people, so we will start, huh? And for those who cannot turn on your camera, please do this process as well. So I'm gonna show the screen. Okay, this process is very simple. I'd like you to look around yourself, wherever you are right now. Just look around yourself and find one object that represents money to you. Anything within your reach. You don't have to stand up if it's up to you. Just anything within your reach. For 1 minute, choose something represent money to you. And when you have it, please share it in the chat box. You can even show it, on your screen if you turn on your camera.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
fine.
Anna has a phone. We have a pen. We have phone. Mostly phone. We have Neha. What do you have? A pen. Okay. What you guys? I'm not sure what it is.
It seems like homeopathic medicine, huh?
Yeah, that's homeopathic.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. What about other friends? What do you have?
Wallet, I think.
Is it? No, this is the phone. Over here, you have phone, right?
That's the hand.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's a tablet. It's a tablet.
Jahanara has a.
Yeah.
There's a.
Yeah.
Okay. Shaman, what do you have?
I have a Bose speaker on me over here. So that's the only thing on the table.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, whatever that is, doesn't matter. Okay, so just bring it in front of you. We'll do a small process. And with this process, I would turn on some music and I would just ask you to connect with the object. Huh? And so to see if we can get any information. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, great. Can I switch this? Okay, so I'll turn on some background music, and it would be best if you just place your object in front of you or within your reach. So in this process, I will ask you to look at the project. Look at the object first. Very silently, look at the object that you have chosen as money. What is it? Is this something that you use every day? Is this something that you carry everywhere you go? Is this something that you can communicate with others, can exchange with others? Look closely to this object, what color it is. How big it is. What is the first thing you see right now when you hold this object in your hand? Allow your body to feel this sensation. Try to feel it. Do you see any emotions emerged from looking at this object? If I give you one more chance to choose money with more time, would you choose the same object or would you like to change it? Are you feeling happy to look at it? Or there's certain thing about this object that bothers you? So try to connect with this money friend. How much do you love this friend? Now hold this object in your hand and Slowly close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel. How do you feel when you close your eyes, holding this special friend? How are you feeling? If you're holding a pen or a cup or a wallet, do you feel heavy? Or you feel too light? Are you willing to share this friend with others happily, without hesitation? Or is it something that is very dear to your heart? Maybe a pen that you have been using? Maybe something that someone in your family gave to you, and now you don't want to give it away. What is your feeling right now, holding this money in your hand? Now I invite you to allow this friend give you a little bit more of information. Any memories comes up in your childhood relating to money? Any voices come up? Any thoughts? Or something that you have heard many times in your life about money? Maybe money is very hard to earn. Money brings suffering. Or money can give you a chance to go to good university. Having money, you can do anything you want. What are your thoughts right now? What memories come up? Do you see any person? I will give you 2 minutes to connect with your story, with this wonderful friend, to see if money is bringing you more smile or more tears. Connect yourself with your family. And if you are not closing your eyes, you can also try to see if you can draw anything with your finger, with your pen, on your note. Any thought come up, allow yourself to connect. What are the emotions you have with money right now? Now slowly, you can feel money in your hands again. And tell your friend, money, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for letting me know how our relationship is. And slowly, I invite you to take a deep breath and breathe out. And you can start to come back here on the count 1, 2, 3. You can open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. So how's your experience? Okay. Thank you, Kajal.
Anyone want to share?
Anyone want to share? Yeah.
And anyone change the object after she said?
I can share, Ankur, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
Okay, my object that I got was tissue paper that I
Wow.
had on the table. And I don't know, I just this feeling kept coming that money is nothing but just a piece of paper. It, that's the thought that just kept coming to me. And later on, I think when Belle said that go back, to your childhood and other things. And the same thing about the paper came up again, the sense that in my childhood, we had some property matters and, my father had to sign a lot of documents and papers, to get the property in his name. So that was one. Then my mother had to do a lot of documentation to receive my father's pension after his death because my father had not, So again, that was paper. And then Belle said something about university. So now I'm applying for a PhD program here in Malaysia, and they're sending me a lot of paperwork, and I'm not getting the scholarship that I want to get. So it's so beautifully tied up. I mean, I don't know how, but it's just so beautifully tied up. Everything was about paper, documents, the tissues, paper. My relation with money is that money is just another piece of paper. Why are we giving it so much importance? So it's my experience was that. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Anyone else want to share?
Yes, I'd like to share.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm Anju.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I instantly picked up my ring that I'm wearing in my hand. Okay.
Wow.
And yeah, and surprisingly, I felt a lot of gratitude, and I actually cried for the first time looking at the ring. Yeah, and so when you asked me to go back to my childhood, I remember during my childhood, there was a lot of problem with money, with my father's earnings, etc. Yet I didn't see most of it. I just realized that irrespective of whether, we had, we didn't have, but I've always been provided for.
Wonderful.
Surprisingly, I've always been provided for, irrespective.
Yes.
So I felt a deep sense of gratitude today, usually which I don't feel about money. Usually, sometimes I operate from scarcity consciousness and I'm aware of it. But today it was the other way around. Immense gratitude for money.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Rishit.
Thank you. Thank you, Manju.
Anyone else? One more, then we'll move forward. Yeah.
Uh,
May I?
yeah.
Yes, 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 please.
I felt happy seeing my object
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
thinking of money. I can say I've never had too much, but always had enough for myself. So I felt gratitude, and because the universe has always been providing me my essentials. So I'm deeply grateful.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I was
That's very-
happy to see my object.
Yeah.
Mm,
Good. Good. Good.
wonderful. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avashi.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, yeah, I just want to add a few things that for all of you, whatever that you choose is is very is very good if you can meditate a bit deeper. For example, if it is a book, there is always a symbolic meaning to it. If it's a phone, a glass, like you have a speaker, so it's relating to something about listening. So if it is a glass, you use it to drink. So money can probably help you to be able to purify yourself or to see yourself clearer. I don't know what it is, but allow yourself the opportunity to go deep. If you can meditate more with that object, even more. And if you want to change the object, I haven't asked you, did you stand up to get the money? Or you just choose it because I said within your reach. So what is your reach? One, like this, or you able to stand up and reach? So it also tell us that how much efforts we are willing to go beyond our reach to reach to money. If that is really something that we want to represent as money. So that there's a lot of meaning. It's a very simple process, but really because we didn't have enough time, so I keep it very short, but we can actually connect very deeply with just this simple process. So I would like to invite you to do it on your own when you have a chance, and maybe you will have more insight. But definitely gratitude is one of the feeling emotions that will bring you a lot of peace and happiness and joy if you can connect it with this object that you chose, with your money friend. Huh? Yes. So now Ankur will share with us something next. Huh?
Okay. So I will quickly share a few things before we step in the next process. Something called money wounds. If you have looked at an object and you are feeling emotionally drained, otherwise, then there is something that need to be related to the wounds that you are carrying from childhood or from generation. So the wound can be in the form of a belief. Wound can be in the form of a belief, or wound can be in the form of a trauma. So anything that we carry and it is somehow sabotaging us, it means that it is creating a money wound in us. So it is sometimes important, but in the most of the time it is important that you need to identify. That is the reason the object is a symbol. The object you carry in your hand is a symbol, that what symbol you are carrying in terms of money unconsciously. So if even it's like Bell said, if you meditate on this object for a longer duration and try to understand that why and I picked up this object, because everything is symbolic, then you will be able to identify either there is a wound that is you are carrying from the money, or it's a happy money, and there is no wound as such, right? So these wounds are carried from generation to generation, from one generation to the another generation. For example, when I look at my family, when I started doing the family constellation, money wound is the respect. So if there is no money, there is no respect. So nobody is going to respect you, and it is being carried from generation to generation. And And most of my generation are kind of spend time in a guilt or in a grief because there is no respect in the family. Yeah. So it is important to identify such wounds that we are carrying in one way or the other. One way we just kind of just did one process, and in the second process we will go little detail and little deep to understand that. Another thing also is with respect to the money, that happy money and a crying money. So do you have any idea what is crying money? Happy money we all understand. What is crying money for us? Any idea? Are you receiving a crying money or are you receiving a happy money? Or you're giving a crying money or you're giving a happy money? Any idea that what is that?
Feel free to share your thoughts. What comes to your mind when you see the word happy money versus crying money?
Right.
Okay, very intuitively. What is happy money? What do you think happy money is?
Happy money is if the thing when we are spending for pleasure and for being happy, and crying maybe it's just a guess. And crying maybe when you are spending on, say, ailments and sickness and something not you are not happy to spend for.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing.
For medical purpose.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Yeah, many people when they see the word crying, they immediately thinking of sad events, right? Enjoying money is happy money. Crying money is struggling to get money and spending only for survival. Okay, thank you, Shupa. Your hard earning is happy. I gotten my crying money when we need to share, when we feel it's not worth spending on. Very good, Nancy. Okay. Do you want to know what happy money is? If someone called you on the phone and say you win a lottery, and you know that you just happened to buy a lottery to help someone yesterday, do you think that is happy money or not? Now, I just want to ask you, yes. Who thinks that is happy money? You can type 1. Who thinks it is not happy money? You can type 2. All of this is actually, please participate, because it will allow you to have more realization about your own hidden belief. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like many people, they say, oh, okay. Yeah, it's all happy money here. Yeah, just imagine, imagine if you buy a lottery today and tomorrow, your wife or your husband or your sister say, hey, I just saw that we got a lottery. We win, like 1 crore of rupees. 1 crore. Definitely you're gonna be thrilled, right? You're gonna scream, shout happily, right? So actually, I want to share with you this definition, which I learned from a Japanese Zen millionaire. He's a millionaire. Maybe probably now, I'm not sure, billionaire, but definitely multi-millionaire. But he's also a Zen master. So he do a lot of meditations, and he became a millionaire when he was only 26 years old, which is like many years ago. Now he's in the 50s already. So he wrote a book. It's called Happy Money. I don't have the book in English, but he has a definition, which I'm sharing with you, is happy money versus crying money, or smiling money versus crying money. It means all the money when we spend or when we receive, both ways. We are happy, we feel happy to share, we feel happy to give, or we feel happy to receive. It is called happy money. Yeah. So if I am happy to receive my salary, I'm very excited. Then that is called happy money. But when I go and pay for my for example, my food, my grocery, then do I feel happy or not? Do I consider, oh, this is too expensive, or maybe I should not buy it? So if we have that kind of thought too much, and then we feel that we somehow we do not feel that we have enough to spend, then that is more going to go to the side of like sad money, or we say crying money. But if we don't need to have a lot to have the happy money. Some millionaire, they still have a lot of crying money sitting in their bank account, millions of crying money, because every time they spend, they do not like the spending. They feel that they have to kind of like do something for someone, but they don't feel happy inside. So it's still crying money. But even if you have just 100 rupees and you feel so happy to give it to someone, to share with your heart, and you feel happy when you see the person who received smiling, that is called happy money. Huh? So I'm asking you right now, and be very honest. You don't have to tell me the answer. You just need to acknowledge for yourself. Are you happy to pay tax? Is your tax money happy money or crying money? When you go shopping for yourself, buy something new for yourself, a new dress, a new shirt, or register for a course for personal development, do you feel happy, or do you feel is sad? Do you feel that, oh, I am worthy of this amount of money? I need to buy an iPhone. So I feel so happy because I deserve this iPhone. It's bring me the pride. I have the money to spend. Do you have that feelings or not? You don't have to tell me, huh? I'm just saying that allow yourself to be very honest and very authentic. But this is going to tell you, because happy money is, everything is energy. Money is also energy. So happy money will attract happy money. And crying money, unfortunately, also attracts crying money. So why all the big companies, like Apple or IBM, or like very big names, why do Samsung phone, iPhone, why can they sell it? And people in the US, every year when they have a new model, people line up, queue up. Before the pandemic happened, people queue up in the store at 4 a.m. in the morning to own a new model of iPhone. So do you think that Apple at that time, they will have happy money or not? Definitely, because I want to buy it. I'm willing to pay. Please take my money, And then, of course, the store say, hey, yes, we're so happy to receive your money. So both ways, the receiver and the giver, both are so happy. And that's why the energy will attract that kind of energy more and more in. So that is an example. Yeah.
So if you really want to a kind of test yourself, so when you go to a restaurant, nowadays we are not going, but in future, when you go to a restaurant and when you finish your food and then there is a time to give the tip to the waiter, just see yourself how you feel when you give that tip to the waiter. Then you will see that there is a relationship of happy money or the crying money. Yeah. Okay. So there's a few examples where you can identify yourself into. Have
if we do process, we will have to.
Yeah. So let's go to the process then. Huh? So we'll just go directly to the process. We are skipping this slide because there's time. Okay. In this process, we are going to divide into going to be in the breakout room, and in the breakout room there are going to be 3 persons. One is you, one is your rep, which is representing you, and one person is going to be the money. Okay. And so you are going to observe this discussion that is going to happen between your representative and the money. Okay. And your representative is going to ask this question to the money. So So this
You
question.
can do camera.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, so there are four questions that need to be asked. How do you like my father? So the representative is asking this question to the money. How do you like my father? You need to observe it. Second question is, how do you like my mother? Third question is, how do you like me? And fourth question is, what needs to happen for you to come closer to me? Yeah, it's a very mini constellation. One person is going to represent you and one person is going to represent the money. And now the representative is asking to the money and you are just observing it. Is that clear? Any question?
Is everyone feeling comfortable to go through this process or not? Because we don't see many camera on. So we're not sure if you are willing to experience this for yourself. Because we really want to give you real value that you can take home, and not just theoretical, stuff. So, so if anyone who wants to participate, can you please turn on your camera, and maybe we will need Neha to help us to open the breakout room.
Yes. We're going to begin the breakout room in 2 minutes. We're just setting it up for you. I think I messaged you saying that I need to know 10 minutes in advance.
No problem. Okay, no.
If you want to continue a little with the other slides that you already have, that would also work. The slides that you skipped.
Sure. Yes.
Ankur and Bell, sorry, I think I missed out. So who decides who is who plays what?
Okay, actually, we will take turn. All three we will have a chance to do it, but everyone will have 5 minutes. 4 minutes. So each question we have 1 minute maximum to answer. So you will time yourself. When you go inside, do not spend time to introduce except for your name. Just say, okay, my name is Sangeeta, and I would like to start first, for example. And then let's say you are with Anna and Nancy. So you can choose to invite Anna or Nancy. So Anna can be yourself. Nancy is your money. And you just observe. You become the observer. So Anna will become Sangeeta. Is that clear? It's like we have three people, A, B, and C. A is the client. B is the representative of A. And C is the representative of A's money. Exactly. Yeah. And then you will just A will just observe how B and C ask question and answer.
And if you have not participated in the constellation before, this is a very mini constellation. It's perfectly okay. You just observe your body, you just observe your mind, and when the person is asking you a question, and if you are money, because money is going to do the entire work for you, right? So you just feel your body, feel your mind, and whatever comes to you, it does not matter. Okay, whatever comes to you, you just say it, and then we will see how it is relatable.
Yeah. So we don't want to give you example because it's very easy to kind of like follow that. We want you to give you the questions. So the person who represents the person B representing the client will ask the question, and money is the one who answering all 4 questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
We will copy the questions into the chat box for you. So you will have the yes.
I hope everyone was able to understand the concept clearly of ABC. If any questions, please ask Bell and Ankur now. Okay.
Is it all clear for everyone?
Okay, people please unmute and respond. It's okay to unmute.
Yes. Yes. We
Actually,
have
hey Ankur.
Yeah.
Actually, I have joined a little bit late, so can you please reiterate some important points so that I can get those things clear?
You need to repeat just once. Yeah.
Lalit, is that Lalit?
Lalit. Yeah. Lalit. Yeah. Okay, Lalit, what you need to do is you're going to be in the breakout room with 2 more people, and if you are the client, for example, then there are 2 more person with you in the breakout room. What you need to do is you need to choose one person as your representative and one person as a money representative, right? So the money, your representative is going to ask questions from the money, and these questions are in the chat, that how this money like your mother, how money like your father, and what need to be done to come closer to the money. And then money will answer this question, and you just observe what is the answer that is given by the money. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So as the client and as an observer, you do not write down. You don't need to write down anything, but be there to witness. Yeah, be there to witness your family story. And if you allow yourself to, to see the truth, the information comes up might be surprising or might be very very interesting to you. Please just don't say anything, just say thank you at the end, and then you rotate. And if you finish everything before 12 minutes, you have some time, you 3 can discuss. Otherwise we will share with the group when we get out. Yeah, but everything that you are witnessing or experience today, I'm sure it will be very important to you in terms of money, how how money likes you or how money likes your family. Is okay? Yeah, okay. So are we ready, Neha? Or
Yes,
do you still want us
we
to?
are almost ready. I'm just going to auto assign people.
Okay.
They can join in directly into the breakout room. Yeah. So everyone, there is a breakout room invitation on your chat. Please do join in on your home screen. Yeah, great. Okay. Anna, you've got a breakout room option, right? Okay, please do join in your breakout rooms. AM. Yeah. Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, great.
Neha, you're in one of the room.
I have a breakout room number 4, but I'm gonna stay here, like with the host. I'm stay here. You can join one of the rooms if you'd like.
You want to join me?
I can't see my other participants, Neha, because I'm at a very.
Which
Anna, you are outside. You haven't joined in yet. Anna,
I did click on join, but I don't know why I have not been able to join.
What's your room number? 4?
Okay, wait, yeah.
Okay, great. Urvashi, I hope you've got a room. Sarika and Akhil, I think 3 people are out. So probably 1 lesson, 3 groups.
Neha, room 4, we only have 2, and then 1 is joining hands. Is probably you.
Yes. Okay.
So, and Akin Jen is the new one.
I think he's away from his phone, maybe.
Yeah, Akhil, you are here?
Yeah.
Yes, I lost my connection, so the room switched turned off.
Yeah. Please join the breakout room. Yeah.
You can join. You can rejoin.
So from where to rejoin? Like I'm not getting any pop-out.
Okay. We are shifting you in the room. Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Now.
Yeah. Now you can accept it.
So I move King James.
Yes, here, right.
He's in here, but he's not joining yet.
Okay. Akhil, you need to accept the request. You're there?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. I think we have divided from 2 devices.
2 devices. Now he's in.
Yeah.
So Sarika.
Sarika?
Sarika is not in. So maybe you
Sarika
can join to see if
to
they need
join?
help.
Hold on. Let's ask Sarika first.
Okay.
Sarika, you want to join to breakout room? Okay. Push me in that one.
Push you. Push you. How to push you? Okay.
Yeah.
Room 6. Okay.
Okay, not required then. There are only 3 people out there.
Oh, this one hasn't.
Can you?
What is Ankur here?
Right.
This one. If you don't go into the first one, they stop sharing.
Yeah.
I think we can pause. Neha, you want to join?
No.
I'll just stay here and co-host.
Oh, I think we still need more people, huh?
In which room?
In which room?
In room 1, because Sarika.
Okay, push me in the.
Neha, can you move us to room 1 so Ankur can help?
So your co-host, in the top left corner, you'll see breakout rooms. You can select any room you want to join.
Okay. Yes.
You need to pause, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. You can pause the recording for a little bit right now.
Okay.
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 So how is your experience?
Great.
How is your experience?
Fantastic. Bang on.
Very interesting.
Anyone want to share or have any
I know it was
questions?
too interesting and very good.
It's time
We had a
for
good
Q&A.
interaction. We had a good interaction.
Suman want to share?
Yeah, it was a very good interaction, and we just came to know each other, like, it was too good. As friends, joining friends. Yes.
Joining, that's wonderful.
Joining friends, joining hands. Yes.
Neha, you have some new slogan. Maybe you can tell Hitesh and Rosina, huh?
Yeah.
So, how was your relationship? How does money like you and your family? Is she there? She's still there? Oh.
She's all we have. No. Everything in motion.
I need to
Okay.
give it its actual place.
Sorry, Deepa?
I need to give it the place that it actually deserves.
Yeah. Deepa's experience is that she need to give a right place to the money in the house. No? Yeah. Okay, great. Anyone want to share?
Put it in the chat box, huh?
Yeah.
We would love to hear from you. Yes?
Yes.
I'll say.
Yes, Jahanara? Yes.
I got it's lots of love and acceptance from my side and family side.
Wow.
And there were some emotions. It was heavy and anxious and headache was there. And it came out, I don't like my father. I hate my mother-in-law. It came out like that.
Yes, actually, it's true that actually money is all about our relationship with our own parents.
Yes.
That's the first step to heal our relationship with money, is to heal our relationship with our parents, because they are the first two people who actually spend a lot of money on us.
On us, yes.
And they are the one who teach us about money, just by looking at them, how they spend money, how they spend money for themselves or for others, if they are the saving type or the spending type, or do they argue with each other because of money. We have a lot of things that we withdraw from just witnessing their relationship with each other and with money. And if they say, oh, we don't have money to send you to school, then that also a wound. So we really hope that you have experienced something that is really insightful for you. Of course, if we have more time, we will give the breakout, this activity more time, then you will have more time to connect, and probably you will have deeper insight as well. But hopefully we can do that in the future, maybe in a longer workshop with some other process to help us to bring out more of our awareness of what is going on underneath, and then also to heal our relationship with our parents, our family, even our siblings, our children as well. Many of us, we hear now, we might also pass that to our children. So when we heal ourselves, we can actually help our future generations and also previous generation to heal themselves with money, because money itself is just energy. Whatever that we associate, it is our hidden belief. It is what we have been conditioned or programmed, and it's become our mindset, money mindset.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask you what you were about to complete in the session about the generations when you spoke about grief?
Grief.
Deepa here.
Grief? Yes.
Deepa. So you are asking me as a money? Okay.
In the process.
Yeah, in the process. In the process, what I felt is that your mother was in grief most of the time because of the money. So I saw her in a kind of position where she is not happy, because most of the dispute probably that are happening in the family is because of the money.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the reason she get.
There was unhappiness, but not because of dispute, but because of health issues. Yeah.
Oh yes. So something. Yeah. Something to that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. So if okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. So if you have we don't have any other questions, then we can just say the final words, and then we can click. Yeah. You can say that.
Yeah. So everyone, one thing about money is that money is all about give and receive. We give first, and then we also open our heart to receive. One of the principles, like we already see, that is all about equilibrium, receiving and giving. So many of us are money avoiders. We do not want to receive money in the form, especially when we go into spiritual journey. And this is especially true for those who are actually in the healing process of healing journey. And many of us in joining hands fall into that category. So that's why I specifically bring this up. Because I'm from Vietnam. We have done this with our Vietnamese friends many times, and with some other international friends, like Irish and British and Canadian and European friends. And we do not have any issue with that. I do not know much about Indian culture, even though Ankur shared with me some. But I said that I found that many of the spiritual people, we tend to avoid money because we think money is not spiritual. So that is something that I really want you to bring back, is that money itself is just energy. It's just like, it's a very great, like divine energy, because if money can ruin relationships, on the other hand, money can also help to give love, to share love. Like in this pandemic, those who have money, they can actually help those in needs more. So for that, please open your heart to receive more money, and also allow others to receive their monies when you are in the position of giving. Because everything with the law, cause and effect. Whatever you give, one day is going to return, and when it's returned, it might be a surprise for you. Yeah, because for example, I spent many years in my spiritual journey giving free, a lot of free things, free advice, free healing session, many things. Because at that time, I also thought that I should not receive money. And then one day I realized, I learned from many friends and also many masters. And then I realized that I had wrongly associated money with some wounds in the past. And as I heal that, and also as I heal my relationship with my parents, then I'm able to receive money with gratitude and feel so much love when I receive money and happy. And I also receive a husband from India. Sitting next to me. So this is all about law of attraction, and my belief my belief of money is also changed, because I used to associate money with my father, and I didn't have a good relationship with him. So I didn't have a good relationship in my previous marriage, and also with money itself. So now with all that, I really hope that we can firstly, whatever that you have got the information so far, please go deep into it if you can, maybe with us or with any other master, wonderful master in joining hands, and heal your relationship with money at a deeper level. And also, we would love to see you again in the future. We would also be very happy if you want to share any happy money as a voluntary donation for us, because right now we are in Vietnam, and we are also during the pandemic. We've been locked down. We cannot even go out. So I'm sure that you already experienced that a few months ago, but we are in a very like we can only step out to buy grocery twice per week. So I've never been in this situation in my life. So we will be very we will be very happy to receive any kind of donation if you can to share with us, but only if you feel happy to do so, because we want to receive happy money from you if you are in a position to do that. If you are not, please do not send anything. And I'm going to put in the chat box the information of Ankur's number in India. So if you are in a position to share some of your happy money with us, we'll be very happy to receive that. And thank you so much for that. And we really grateful for that.
Thank you so much.
And if not, please share whatever that you get today with your family, your friends, so that they can somehow, unstuck themselves. And the first thing, easiest one, is to have gratitude. And with that gratitude, and with the understanding that money is all about love and relationship with our family, I'm sure money can come to us more easily when we have more love And when we open our heart to receive, and the universe is very abundant. So thank you. Thank you. And thank you. And one more time, thank you, joining hands
Thank you
for inviting us. Thank you, Neha, for being here with us. Thank you, Hitesh and Rosina. Thank you to all participants. Yes.
You, Ankur,
So,
went through wonderful talk on family constellations. We love the new concepts, the presentation you put together for us. Thank you for making us fall in love with money again and for teaching us so much. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you to all the participants. I hope you'll enjoy the breakout room sessions, and there's a lot more coming up with FC Fridays with Joining Hands. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.